what we eating.
Dude, I went to the taco thing, and I'm like, dude, that's the one next to your shop.
I don't even know what did this song say? Oh, here you go. Hill and Vine. There you go. Or wine. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Let's see.
Yeah.
The chicken and waffle sound good.
You guys just like 4
I
times.
don't know.
Wait, who's at the ranch?
It's under the Huevos Rancheros. I don't know. What time is it? You gotta be cordial, so I gotta know what time. Okay. She wanted to go to the museum thing. Yeah. Yeah. So. All right, we're in Augusta Pine. No, Augusta Vineyards. If you get it, it's golf reference. Not really golf reference. It's just a golf course. But yeah, we're here, chilling. We got a wine tour. Not much of a wine person, but that's what you gotta do when you're here. You know, you gotta look at the wines. If it was me, I probably would have done a wine tour and then done the Pacific War Museum. I would have done that, but that's just me. I'm kind of a history buff. You know, I didn't go to college for it because my sister did. I commend her for that because history is one you want to learn but not repeat itself. So, but it's cool so far. You know, you see the vineyards over there. We're taking a wine tour, so it's probably gonna take us all around the trails and tell us when they pick them, what season they pick them at, when they grow them, so, when they pick them, how they make it, and then we taste it. So it's pretty cool. But everyone's getting their photo back there. You know, I don't want a photo because kind of sad on myself when I'm talking to somebody. But anyways, we're not talking about that. But we here, guys. There's the tap room, taste room. So, but anyways, yeah. So I'll get y'all I'll get some more video when we actually do stuff because we're waiting right now. So, but it's long. It's a big venue, bro. Like they even have a house over there. I don't know if I can see that right there. Yeah. So, but anyways, well, we got a little more when we get there. So, anyways, so, but yeah. So I'm gonna go. We're not. Peace. Anyways. So yeah, we're just chilling for the tour. Wearing my good old Josh Ward hat. You know, I buy a lot of band hats. I really do. Of singers' hats. I would have seen Kobe Hilberg yesterday if I was Houston, but I know my cousin Jessica. She wants to go see Post Malone. I think we're all gonna go. I don't know.
You want to go see Post Malone?
She wants to, Jessica. He's coming on October 23rd.
Where's he going, to NRG?
Nope.
Toyota?
Nope. Cynthia Woods. Cynthia Woods.
Okay.
Every 2 shows in Texas.
Okay.
The tickets went on sale yesterday, but I gotta pay for shit. So I don't have no mind to look at it right now. But probably the end of probably next week, I'll look at it. Tickets. And I'll shoot you a text. Yeah, cause I told Junior and Junior's like he's down too. We can make a thing out of it. So, anyways. So, yeah, so we're probably gonna do that. Because I might go see Karim Leon. He's a Mexican singer. I don't know. Trying to get the points with my girl. If you know, you know. I don't know. I'm being real. I'm on the tickets because they're kind of expensive. I waited too long, but. So. Oh. Like, oh. We got the merch on deck. Oh, we have hats here too. They're not really like the hats I like, so I don't know. Might not. Well, I might. I don't know. I might have to get one. I don't know. It's not like I'll come back, but you never know. So.
Can I help you or point you in any direction?
this is what you wanted to see. I got y'all. Hold on. I got y'all the back tour. You know, I wish I had that. What is it? The attachment, the wide angle attachment. Because I learned the wide angle attachment on this camera is a little bit, not big difference, but a little bit wider. I had it, but I lost it in Miami. Definitely when I get back, I'm buying it again because it does help with the wide angles on this camera. I'm gonna get them a picture and they ain't gonna know. Hold on, let me.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're being taken a lot more seriously. We have many award-winning wines that have outshined wines from other states, so we're really proud that we are able to build up this culture here.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a birthday or celebrating anything today?
Anniversary. 6 years.
Oh, happy anniversary! Woohoo! Happy birthday! We just got the party bus. I love it.
Yeah.
What do y'all think of that Marsan?
Oh, it is.
Nice,
Yeah, it's
right?
good.
That's a porch pounder for sure.
I know, right?
Well, I'm glad y'all did the tour because you don't only get to try wine, but you get to experience and learn about everything, and it'll make you appreciate it much more. I promise. There's a lot of work that goes into this. You do like videography stuff?
I do YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
My brother's a cinematographer, so he does
Ah.
a lot of that too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you famous? I'll follow you. I'll subscribe.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I love it.
So, what kind of YouTube do you have? Is it like
I do like
traveling type thing?
it's more like vlogs and eating.
I love
okay.
that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be famous, guys.
I know, right? You heard it first.
Yeah, you'll want my autograph in a couple of years.
I know, right?
Okay. So first stop, real quick, we're gonna hop off. We're gonna come next month. They'd all be gone. So you're welcome to come and take a look. You can even taste a grape if you want to. One per person. We
Of
have
course.
to have some to make wine, okay? So we are in our block of Tannat here. This is a French red varietal. That's one of our best-selling wines. So we'll start with kind of the life cycle of the vine. So these were planted back in 2016. It takes about 2 years for the vines to fully mature and start to grow the grapes. So we waited. Our first harvest was in 2018. So like I said, getting ready for harvest. We have 65,000 vines out here, okay? So we do, some hand harvest, but we don't have enough people to do it all. So we use a harvest machine most of the time. It is about a story tall, and it will drive over each row of vines and pretty much shake them really hard. That way the grapes are ripe and they're heavy and they just fall off and they're collected inside that harvester in bins, then taken inside. So it only took us about 35 minutes to harvest an acre with that machine. So very technologically advanced for sure. Took us about 5 days to harvest all 60. There are only 5 people that work out here in this vineyard, so they do a lot of work. We have these nets up, which you don't see very often in vineyards. This is to protect from hail as well as birds, because last year we had 2 hailstorms within a week of each other. It was very sad for us. We lost quite a bit of our crop, and so we want to avoid that. But Texas weather's so bipolar, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So this is just an added layer of protection for those grapes. So this canopy of leaves is very important because this is what protects the grapes from the sun. We have a perfect example of what happens if they are exposed. They shrivel up into raisins. So they're kind of built in with their natural sunscreen here. So each vine can produce enough grapes to make 3 bottles of wine per vine. Maybe less now that we're eating them all, but it's okay. I gave you permission. No, I'm kidding. So, and they can produce grapes for up to 60, 70 years, as long as we keep the vines nice and healthy. The vines are pretty much like humans. You got to water them, give them nutrients and vitamins to keep them healthy.
And compliments, right?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right? So after harvest, these vines will slowly go dormant as the temperature drops a little bit. So they will shut off, they'll go to sleep, they'll rest because nothing blooms all year, right? They have to have a time to just chill out. Come March, that's when bud break happens. So bud break is whenever the buds start to break and they start to regrow everything. So it's just a constant cycle. In January, we bring a crew out from West Texas. They're nice enough to come help us, about 30 people, and we do hand prune our vines. So there's not a machine that can really do that for us. So they bring their clippers, and I mean, they cut off all of this foliage that was left on all 65,000 vines.
Wow.
So I'm telling you, running a farm, it's a lot of work for sure. We use this drip irrigation system that runs along here to water our vines. We only water them about twice a week. That's all the water they get, even though it's so hot out here. They thrive in the heat and the dryness. If we were to overwater them, these grapes would swell from like this little blueberry size, right, to the size of a grocery store grape. And that really decreases the quality of the wine because you're pumping so much water into it, you're losing the complexity, you're losing that good flavor and quality. So that's a big reason why we don't distribute. We only make about 12,000 cases a year. So that's kind of where we're at, 12 to maybe, if it's a really good year, maybe 20,000. But do y'all have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, all
What
making
if,
sense?
Sorry, what if it's a really rainy season or something
Good
like that?
question. So we actually had a lot of rain within the past 2 weeks. So we just stopped watering. If we have too much standing water and we don't let it dry out, it will grow mildew. Like it'll get mold, it'll have diseases. So it's really important that we let it completely dry out before we start to water again. All right, awesome guys. Well, let's follow me. We're gonna go check out this machinery real quick. All right, so let me tell you about who works down here because they are very important. Our head winemaker's name is Zach Rains. He is originally from Paso Robles, California. I know. But he's been in Texas for about 2 years now, and we got him over to help us make our wines. He started in the wine industry when he was 16 years old. He started working in his family's vineyard, worked his way up to be top winemaker. He's excellent, top notch, so we're really thrilled to have him. We have one assistant winemaker and 2 guys on the cellar crew. 4, sometimes 5 people down here making all of these wines. It's insane. When harvest rolls around, they will be here for 6 to 7 days a week for about 3 months. I mean, they put a lot into this. It's wild. So first step is when we harvest those grapes, we bring them in here. So this is our grape press. We don't have the time to stomp with our feet anymore, okay? So we gotta use a machine. This can crush up to 10 tons of grapes in one go round, okay? But before anything gets pressed, we're gonna do our reds and whites a little bit differently. So we bring our red grapes in. If you took a bite out of one, the juice inside of that grape is actually clear. It's not red. All the color of wine, the flavor, and the tannins are what gives it that dryness, come from the skins. So it's all about the outside of the grape. So what we do to make that juice red, we're gonna take those grapes and put them in those bins right over there. We will start some manual crushing, okay? The cellar crew, they get these big metal paddles, and this is called punch down. They literally punch down those grapes to get that juice separated. So now think of the skins like a tea bag, essentially. So they're gonna soak, and that juice is gonna absorb all that color and flavor from the skins for about 2 weeks, okay? After that 2 weeks, we got our juice. We're gonna dump it into the press here, and this is where we're getting all of our seeds out, all of our skins. We're done with that. We just want our grape juice. So wine is pretty much the halfway point between grape juice and vinegar, if you really think about it. So we're at the grape juice phase. White wines are the easiest ones to make. So we load in the white grapes. They don't have to soak. We just immediately put them in here, okay? So right now it's still grape juice. And what I love about this job is I get to be the guinea pig, or kind of made myself the guinea pig. So I love to come down here and try things. So I got to try some grape juice as those grapes were being pressed. And I kid you not, it tasted like Welch's on steroids, okay?
Oh, no.
It was like a really thick, really sweet syrup. So we've got to make this into wine, right? So let's head into the tank room and I'll show you the next step. Any questions so far? Is that making sense?
Yes.
Yeah. A souvenir? My man, stay working. I like that. Always making money when he needs to be vacationing. Which is not a bad thing, I'm just saying.
So are you from Fredericksburg? Or?
No, I'm originally from the Panhandle up by Amarillo.
Okay.
And I moved up here about 2.5 years ago, so I love it. There's actually trees down here.
Yeah.
Just tumbleweeds and dirt and cactus. So
I got family.
love it. Oh gosh, yeah. This is so human to me. People from Houston are like, this is nothing. So yeah, no, I wouldn't survive. My hair would be up here and I'd be sweating. So yeah, for sure.
I got family up there.
Oh, you do? Very
You
cool.
know, she's like a real.
Mobile bottling truck. It looks like a cattle truck pretty much, and it pulls right outside where we parked. Inside, that has the bottling production line. It's like a bottling factory, okay? So what we do is we bring the barrels back in here with a forklift. We're going to pump the wine out of the barrel and put it back into the tank. So now the tank's just like a big keg, pretty much. When the truck pulls up, we attach a hose that runs from the tank into that truck. We hook it in, and then we line up our empty bottles. They're filled, they're corked, and they come down the line, and we do a lot of hand labeling, but we always hand box our wines. So I helped bottling that rosé, so hope y'all like it, because my work went into that. So something really unique to Augusta Mint are these 3 tanks here. So these are called Charmant tanks. This is how we can make our own sparkling wines here at Augusta Mint on site. So to make the wine sparkling, it essentially adds carbon dioxide and pressure to create all those little teeny bubbles. It takes a couple of months for that process to complete. We're getting ready to bottle one of our sparkling white wines, hopefully next week, and it'll be released kind of closer to the holiday season, but we're also working on a sparkling rosé as well. So when we make a sparkling wine, you can't call it a champagne because it's not coming from Champagne, France. Champagne is trademarked. So everywhere else in the world, it's known as just sparkling wine. All right, any last questions before we do our tasting?
Just like tequila.
Does it taste the, I mean, like, does it taste change, I guess, putting it into a metal tank from the wooden barrel? Have you guys ever tried just trying it straight from the wooden barrel?
Yeah, so this is just the easiest way. It's only going to be in there for a couple of days at most, so it won't really change the wine drastically since it's been in that oak for months and months and years. So great question, but it really just is the easiest way, and it doesn't really change the wine. So awesome!
And how many bottles fit in there?
Oh gosh. For these tanks, about 16,000 bottles. Yeah, about 5,000 cases, I would say. For the Charmant, I'm not too sure. I know that, well, I want to say about 200 cases for each of these Charmant
And
tanks.
do you have to like clean them out?
Yes, yeah. So they rinse them out. They totally clean them out. You can do it from the top here. Totally clean it out for the next time.
So you said there's 127 bottles out of each barrel?
297.
Oh, 297.
Right? Yeah. Math.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
let's head upstairs to do our seated tasting. Right. Y'all are welcome to have a seat where you're comfortable at either table. So, back in college, you would catch me at the gas station buying my barefoot Moscato $5, right? And I never thought I would really enjoy reds, but your palate is so adaptable. It's an acquired taste. So the more you try it and kind of put yourself out there, the grub. So, the next wine we're going to be trying is called the Dragonfly. So in front of you, we have a tour wine list of some of them that you have tried so far. So you can take a look at that, kind of keep track. But this is a red blend. This is one of our best red blends we've ever released. It has Zinfandel, Malbec, Petit Syrah. It's very jammy and fruity. You do get a little dryness on the finish, but it's not too heavy, so it's great to enjoy in the summertime. I pair this at home with barbecue, fajitas, any smoked meat, anything savory would be really nice with this.
So I think we tried.
They have the one that your mom was looking for, the Temperino.
So what are the two we tried?
Yes, so you tried the Marsanne at the very top, and then you tried the Vert Tempore Rosé, and then this is the Dragonfly's not on there, but you tried it. Yeah, it is still available. I don't know why it's not listed on there. And if you don't want to finish, you have those little silver buckets in front of you.
I didn't know you were.
Nah, you're good.
But every time you do, an alien loses his veins. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
well,
so
just.
So there's such a wide spectrum with reds. They don't all have to be that super bold dry. You can find very light reds like a Pinot Noir, and you can get heavier like a Tanat or a Malbec. Thank you. Make it easy for me.
Yeah.
My little arms can't reach, and then I'll be spilling wine
No,
everywhere.
that's okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is this preferred chill or better at room temp?
Great question. So I do know people that like to chill it, kind of more for summertime, but typically I enjoy room temp. So it's honestly your personal preference. Yeah. It's better to chill if you do want to chill reds, chill lighter reds. If you chill a heavier red, it's not going to be. Yeah.
With wine, I guess with any gift, does it go to the store, you buy some bottles, some of your product, and you go, run your eyes. Does that heat affect it?
Yes, I would avoid that. So whenever you're out shopping, save time because even if you're running
I can see that.
3 hours and
Little
it's
butter.
still not in the car, it can be slightly off whenever you open it, a little more on that vinegar sour side. And if you're wanting to save a bottle of wine
You like
for
it?
like a special occasion and you just want to tuck it away and you don't have like a wine fridge, put it in the coldest, darkest part of your house. So like in your bedroom closet. Tuck it back in there until you're ready to open it. Do lay it sideways. If you let it sit for a long time just standing up like this, it will form sediment at the bottom, kind of those crystals. Just that's the nature of wine kind of breaking down. So to avoid that, turn it sideways until you're ready to open it.
So are you doing winery reviews?
Yes.
I had to know. I was like,
Yeah.
are you like trying different ones?
Yeah, like we're doing this one and then we're doing 2 more. So.
So really quickly, I also did want to tell you about our wine club membership that we offer. So we have those 2 brochures right in front of you here. Like I said, since we don't sell our wines outside of stores, this is a club where you can receive shipments 4 times a year. It's on a quarterly basis. So on a quarterly basis, you would receive 3 bottles of wine, 6 bottles of wine, or 12 bottles. It is free to be a member, so there's no annual fees, nothing. All you do is purchase your bottles at a discounted rate.
Oh.
So every time you come back and visit, you would each receive a complimentary glass of wine or tasting every day. So we have locals that come on in. I know they're ordered very well. But we have access to that member clubhouse as well. We have lots of member benefits, events, things like that, member-only wine. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. If you did sign up while we're, after the tour, I would give you $50 off your first set of bottles as a thank you for coming on the tour. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know.
Do the members get to stay after hours and drink?
Oh no. The member only service.
After 6:30, like, can we stay and
Yeah.
drink?
Well, last call's at 6:30, so technically, once we start cleaning up, we might kick you out closer to 7.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to pass down y'all's cups here, thank you. when
That's
you
just 'cause
taste
over there.
wine, the best way to do it is to first swirl your glass. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of opens it up a little bit, and then you want to smell it. So when you smell the wine, that is called the nose of the wine. Okay. Then you want to sip it, but also savor it. You know, don't just swallow it immediately. Let it rest on your palate. And especially if you're pairing it with food, what you want to do is take a sip of the wine first, then take a bite of food, and then go back to the wine.
That's my favorite.
How many tours do you do, like, a day?
So on Saturdays we do 9 tours. My coworker and I, we split it up, so 4 and 5. And then during the week we have 3 a day. It used to be 10 a day on Saturdays. Let me tell you, I was ready for my bottle when I got home.
Oh, yeah. Can I imagine?
I actually am.
Right, exactly. I know.
I remember when I did this.
The grain of the ocean shapes like any other trees, and since they're growing in different parts of the world, different soils, different climates, like nitrogen. Sweet. Yeah. Someone asked me, they're like, I'm allergic to peaches. It says it has to taste like peaches. Don't worry, it's all natural from the grain in the ocean. So we only use oak here, but they can. Sometimes they age wines in concrete. Sometimes they age them only in stainless steel. We really don't age reds in steel. That's more for your white and rosés to give it more of like a crisper finish. But yeah, all I know is.
I don't know. Last one was better. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. Oh, I lost my place. There we go.
Yeah, that's great. I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Damn you.
I would pair this with turkey, ham, steak, anything like pot roast would be good. Just anything.
You didn't get? Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot.
Nah, I was gonna say, do you like the tour?
Yes.
Yeah, cause she's a. Out of all of us, I would say she's the wine, and so Junior. But
I'm the one that drinks the most.
yeah, out of the pairs, you know. So yeah. So
Yeah, tequila test. Do tequila tasting in
I've done tequila tastings there.
Guadalajara.
they're brutal.
Guadalajara.
No, north of it. Oh, I'm sorry, Jalisco.
All right, so while you're finishing up that cap, I'm going to tell you about what we're trying from the barrel next. Okay?
Some more.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so you guys are trying our top shelf flagship wine. So this is the wine that put Augusta on the map. There's so much competition here. We had to put a wine out that would be very popular. So this is our Petite Syrah estate. Okay, Petite Syrah is a French varietal. This is your steak, your cigar wine, your dark chocolate wine, kind of on the bolder spectrum. What's really cool is that all the wines you've tried have been a combination of those 3 different oaks, right? This is straight French oak barrel, okay? So this is also going to be a little science experiment because wine is consumable art and science if you really think about it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a sample of the wine, taste it, okay, fresh out of the barrel, and then save some. Don't drink it all. Save it for our trip back up to the tasting room because this is what oxygen's a good thing. It's going to open up the wine, kind of breathe some life into it. It's actually going to change kind of flavor and texture by the end. So super duper cool to see the difference. But this is called the thief, the wine thief. This is how we steal the wine from the barrel. All it is a big metal straw, essentially. So what we'll do is whenever you're ready, come up, I'll pour your sample. You're welcome to take these menus with you, these brochures. We'll start to head back downstairs, okay? So whoever's ready, come on up.
So you could literally just the get done first, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Take
don't.
a sip down, let it breathe,
Yeah.
and then try it again.
So the oxygen is affecting.
It's just so the wine, if you think about it, it's just been trapped without oxygen in this barrel for so long. It's kind of like if you were to aerate it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's that same kind of thing. See, this is messy. This barrel is so stained. So what are y'all going to do the rest of the day?
We're going to go for
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Which one are you going to?
Slate.
I love Slate Theory. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ask for Zoe if she's there.
Perfect. I can't remember the name of it. Something that's
Signor?
maybe Signal.
Yeah. It's a popular one. Hi, no, you're good. Well, fun. Any restaurants you're going to?
we went to the Hill and Vine.
Oh, I love Hill and Vine. That's what number one I suggest for sure.
We went to HEB and bought some steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we prepared for today. We were just relaxed yesterday. You go there.
Even I did actually.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, you want? How's it go?
You're welcome.
So we just tell Zoe, hey, Weston told us to come over.
Yeah, for sure. She used to work here, so she's a friend of mine. Yeah.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you gonna do like the tour or just go do tasting?
Probably gonna do a tasting.
Maybe just tasting and hang out.
Yeah,
But
it's really cool vibe in there.
it is. Want to end the night at a winery and have some cigars and chill out.
Yeah.
Next time you come back, you can bring cigars here and sit outside and listen to music too. So
We have some in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
we'll.
guys have live music too?
Yeah.
What time do they start?
They should be there whenever we get back. All right, guys. If you want to start heading downstairs, I will be right behind you to set up for you.
Hope you enjoyed the video, and if want to see the full tour and taste great wine on the tour, please visit Augusta Vin in Fredericksburg, Texas.